Hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. So before we jump into this video, like how we can use thematic analysis for our user research projects. So I would like to give huge shout out to Mega Chawra and also ADP List platform. On ADP List platform, Mega introduced me to like this thematic analysis research methodology, like qualitative uh, data analysis methodology. Like thematic analysis is used for like analyzing qualitative data. So also like you can find the link of ADP List platform and also Mega Chawra's profile link in the like description of this video below. You can find that, and also you can get free mentorship from Mega on like ADP List. Please check out this platform, and also you can connect with Mega. She's like a wonderful person. Like you'll get to know a lot of things from her. Like she's also having 6+ years of experience in UX design domain. So you can check it out her like profiles and also connect with her. Thank you so much, Mega, for introducing. So now we will jump into like how we can use thematic analysis in our user research projects. So firstly, you should have like a proper like user interview questionnaire. Like you can send this questions to like folks like the folks you know, and also from them like you can get like responses to like your questions, and later on like you can gather that data. Like this is like a Figma thing. This is Figma application, so you can like document this data in this user research data in this Figma. You can also create frames, and in that you can create sticky notes. Like these are sticky notes, like whatever the person is feeling about, like using any applications that are available in the market. So you can check this. Like I use many like Career 360. Like they use many applications like Career 360, but they didn't help much. So I utilized Career 360 as a resource while I was preparing for CAT and NET exam, but I didn't continue to use it after those exams because those applications are for only for those exams. They are not for like which career you should choose in your life, and also they are not guiding you for that. So that's the like thing I'm getting from this user into response. After like documenting this research, so will then also like you can do research on that data. Like also you can use chat GPT for like helping you out in that thing, like how you can analyze and do like research on that data. So this is from Nielsen Norman group, this thing. I'll also include this what we say link of this article, and also there is one another article. I will link that in like description. I will link these articles like related to thematic analysis. How we can do that in like there are examples you can find examples in like in this description links. Yeah. So first step is like we have to gather data. That's what I said earlier. Like so after that reading all the data, we need to like read that data, and later on like we need to like code the text based on the what is about. Like code means like if user is saying we are like confused about like something, so that's like a one code in that data. So then later on like create like we can create like themes on the basis of that like codes. Ta- then like a break, and then you will evaluate your themes. So I will show like how I did it for like my user research thing. So you can see like this is the thematic analysis, like the frame. In this frame I did like everything like thematic analysis thing. So I will show that right now like how I did it, and also I'll try to like guide you about that, like how you can do that with your projects also. So now this is like an interview extract. Now you say like you're coding a qualitative data. So now we have interview extract, like hey, I'm Aro Jaiswal. Like this is like an introduction of that person like who gave me like inputs in my user research. So what he is saying, like throughout my life, I have struggled to find my career path. However, I was able to figure out what I wanted to do relatively early on. Like As I grew older, I realized that I am good at other things that I forgotten about, like such as drawing and sketching. So on the basis of that, this user research data, like as we know, like he struggled to throughout like his life, like how to find better career option for himself. So later then we'll go through like another extract from like his response. I want to use career related apps, but that apps to help me grow in my career and improve myself so that I can better support my family. In the past, I used Dunia to help me choose a college degree, but now I am focusing on doing things that I enjoy. While I regularly use LinkedIn, learning to learn things, I have not yet found an app that can help me decide on a career path. So now we got something like a code kind of thing. Like I use apps, but that is not helping me to find a career. So on the basis of that, what pattern and codes we are getting, if I like go through entire the data, this video will take like a longer like duration. So that's why I'm doing it like I'm covering like few points. So now you are getting like patterns, codes we can call like patterns also and codes also. So confuse and outdated apps, inadequacy in decision making. Also peer pressure, like whatever like the thing, family thing, and also what his friends is doing, like those kind of things, put like a peer pressure on like a individual candidate or like a human being or person. And also there is lack of proper mentorship is like lacking. So that's like code from that thing, I mean, on that interview extract we can do, we are getting. So he's like a here like a pile aurora, very much it defines like your life path. So later on, yes, parents are being parents. They tell us to be in a field where income is stable. So right now we are getting like something. There is like a family pressure, and also there is social pressure of like a friends. Like we can see here, like yes, parents being parents, they tell us to be in a field where income is stable and like less experimental. Friends, on the other hand, talk about taking risk and entrepreneurship. So, like, they are like a peer pressure and also family pressure we are getting on that candidate we are experiencing. So, on the basis of that, what patterns are we are getting? Like, confused and unhelpful app, inadequacy in decision making, peer pressure and family pressure, lack of proper guidance and mentorship. Problem is, I can't decide a career for myself and I never tried professional help, but I would like to consider that option in future. While there are career-related apps available, but they don't offer counseling services. Resources and counseling services should be able to take into account and a person's interest and disinterest and provide personalized recommendations and guidance. So that's what she wanted, and on the basis of that, we are able to say like we are able to generate pattern from that interview. Extract is lack of proper guidance and mentorship. So that's that. Later than we are seeing here like career uncertainty. Like since like as I also struggle throughout my life about my career. Nowadays I'm doing the things that I enjoy doing, and also I like doing those things. So there is like a career uncertainty in every individual's life. I mean, so for that, application should helpful. Like that is the pattern we are getting here from this interview extract. So that later on, right now we are going through like Sushti Saroday's interview extract. So on the basis of her data, I was able to identify a pattern called like she is certain about her career options since young age. And there are apps, but they are confusing and unhelpful. So that's the pattern we are getting. Why she's certain about her career options? Because when she was younger, wait a minute, I need to drink water. when she is younger, she wanted to be a doctor. So, and also her family also told her like do whatever you like doing. And also she wanted to help people in like society and be a helpful to them by her profession. So that's why she choose to be a doctor. So that from that we can say from that I'm able to identify pattern called like certain about career options since young age. So that's that. So later on, Ariane, she's from like Ontario, Canada. So she said like on the basis of her interview extract, I was able to identify a pattern called like don't discuss career with family, confuse and unhelpful app, and lack of proper platforms slash apps. So these are like patterns. Later on, we'll jump into like next step of this thing, like thematic analysis. So after generating pattern, we have to do one thing like turning patterns into patterns slash codes into themes. We can call this thing patterns also or like codes also. Codes is like a technical term. So in layman term, we can call patterns. And we have to generate right now we have to generate themes from that like patterns and whatever we have data. So right now like I like later then we have this data like whatever the patterns we got. So like confuse and all those things like career uncertainty, prefer real life experiences over apps, desire to use good apps, self introspection, and also good set of people in life help her fumbling. I'm fumbling. Desire to use good empathetic apps and hesitant to invest money in it. Like to explore and and try and try and trial error method. Self introspection, seeking for practical help. So after like getting this like together this data patterns, later on what I did is like I grouped like similar patterns together. Like here things like confused and outdated apps. They're like similar patterns I grouped together here. This all things is made in like Figma application. Lack of proper guidance and also mentorship, lack of proper platform slash apps, not aware of apps. So in inadequacy in decision making, career uncertainty, uncertain about career use apps, career uncertain about career, use trial and error method for like identifying better career option for herself, like trying different things like trying development, trying what we say, trying sketching, writing, uh, design, UX design, everything. Like that's from that we can gauge this thing like or there will be another things like digital marketing, any other thing. Like she used like trial and error method to identify her like career, family pressure, and also peer pressure. So these are like similar patterns we have grouped together. After that, we have to generate theme on the basis of that. That will also I'll show certain about career options since young age. Self introspection and good set of people in life helped her. Self introspection, yeah, self. Don't discuss career with family. Unable to convince parents. This is very important thing. I mean, I would like to do something in my app related to this. Since like we are going to live our life, like we are going to work in our whatever career we are choosing for ourselves. So there should be no what we say. Oh, there should be no like what we say force from pressure from parents on the children's for like deciding career option from themselves for themselves. So I believe in that thing also. Like deciding your career is your thing. I mean, you're going to work for your whole life, so it's your thing, and you're the one who can decide that because later on you're the person who are going to do the things in your life. So yeah, that's that. Don't believe in apps. Have a good rapport with family to discuss career. Prefer real life experiences or apps. So in case of this thing, we can introduce something like real life experiences of people, how they use this application, and they got to like they discover their career thing, like career for themselves. Desire to use good apps, desire to use good and empathetic apps. Like to explore and trial and error method, seeking for practical help through app, not the generic data info. Never use apps related to career, but like to try good ones. So on the basis of this similar, what we identified like similar patterns, we group together, and now in like thematic analysis, we are going to generate theme on the basis of that data. Like so, from this like there is theme called like theme we are able to generate. I am able to generate is like confused, then unaware, then indecisive, then like social pressure, like family pressure and things like that. Then like self introspection and good social influence. Unable to convince parents and don't believe in apps. Prefer to talk to real life people. Proper mentoring and seeking practical live help. Yeah. So that's the theme we generated on the basis of that data. So now you can also get it like how the thematic analysis work. So later then we have to like what we say like we have to like give character to that thing like career guidance apps or not meeting the needs of users who are seeking guidance and direction in their career path. So they are confused about like whatever the stuff applications are available over there. The apps provide like generic and outdated information, and the user interface and design is like unsatisfactory, and also it's like causing confusion in the users. I mean, the students. Then unaware. Career guidance is challenged for many users due to absence of effective guidance and mentorship, as well as limited access to the proper platforms and apps. So many individuals are unaware about things like career counseling and all those things. In like rural areas in India, there are like very few people who know about like this kind of things like career counseling and things like that. So they are unaware about the things. Then indecisive. Users are struggling with their career choices due to inadequacy of decision making tools and career uncertainty. The traditional trial, that's why like people are trying the traditional trial and error method, and also it takes you a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. I mean, when you trial error different things in your life, then it takes time. I mean, but in your like some in your inside your soul, you know like what you like doing. You should be doing that, and it's like a kind of like what we say. I'm like philosophical thing that I just said, but in terms of application, we need to do something for like a user experience thing. But that's another thing I'm talking about. But later on, like social pressure, like family member also force like children's in their like family, like do this. If you do this, then your career will be better and things like that, etc. So we can do like something user center approach like on by using user center approach we can design applications related to that. So that's the like describing the theme, this thing what I'm doing right now. Then self introspection and good social influence. Now on the basis of this theme we can say like we know like already we are getting self introspection means like understanding ourselves like what we like doing and choosing that thing as our career option. Sometimes it can't be like it will not be stable option, but there should be like through self introspection we can know a lot of things. And good social influence like good set of people in life like also family thing they can help like whatever the children like doing they also help them to like grow in that career. Unable to convince parents and don't believe in apps. So there are people like they are like skeptical about guidance apps and prefer to seek advice from real life individuals. So in application we can also build something like live sessions with the like people how they decided career and how this application helped them, and also things like that. So on the basis of this theme, we are like what we say giving character to this theme, like expanding it, like how we can improve that, and this will help us in application. Like when we do like build, like when we do designs and thing, and for this will like help us like so to build and design specific features and things in application. So that's how this thing help, like thematic analysis. Also proper mentoring and seeking for practical life help. That we just discuss about that. I mean, so how this thematic analysis helped me through conducting thematic analysis on the user research data gathered, I was able to gain insights into like users patterns. By grouping similar patterns together, I was able to identify themes which help me address users' problem and issues more effectively. This allowed me to use my UX research to provide more personalized and impactful solutions to the like users. In also companies and also in applications, we can use this methodology to like build and design more user-centered applications. So that's that. I mean, that's it for this video. I mean, thank you so much for watching, and also if you find any opportunities related to user research or user experience design, then please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much.